Warning. The asylum is now closed. The doctors and staff have now left after dark rules are now in effect and all rooms will be open.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Lucifer's Playground. Welcome to hell, motherfuckers. And I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, next to me is the rapist, the therapist, my son, JR Bell.
Hey, everyone. Hi. I bet you guys all missed me, even though I let you guys all out last night. I mean, I don't know how you guys got out.
But thank you, son. That's the greatest thing you have ever done, my man. And you know, for that, you get a candy bar.
Woohoo!
You get a candy bar. But ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to announce my co-host of the evening, Mr. Dre Horton, which my brother, you, my friend, will be a special guest referee tonight when I destroy Dominator, man. I'm going to destroy Dominator. What?
I still don't know why I am involved, but hey.
Hey, it's amazing, man. It's going to be great. I am excited. And especially the main event tonight when the Inner Demon Championship is superior. It's the fucking main event when Legion goes one-on-one against Crisis, a former two-time Asylum champion.
Ooh, that's going to be good.
I cannot wait for action-packed. And we get to see Trey Silent in action tonight as Trey gets to go up against Unhinged.
Ooh.
JR Bell, are you frozen?
No. I was practicing.
Hope not.
We have a Queen of Hell match with Emberlyn, Lenore Lynn, Dark Princess, and Southern Heart.
Aww.
Shout out to all the ladies.
Shout out who's going to be Queen of Hell.
Daddy, you should have put Dominator in that match.
I probably, he talks about the Jets and all that stuff, but this is the Asylum. This ain't about no sucky-ass team that don't know how to pick players the right way. like KC Luchador, ladies and gentlemen, he says it's showtime. And we are going to start off with one hell of a match, with a Hell's Pit match where the winner becomes the #1 contender for the Insomniac Championship, which later on we have Austin Kruger taking on Andy Owens for the Insomniac Championship later tonight in a demonic lumberjack match.
Ooh, shit.
It's going to be fucking epic. I cannot wait. Tonight is going to be hellacious.
Yes.
I call dibs on watching the baby.
Sure, JR Bell, sure. But ladies and gentlemen, Dre, why don't you start it off, my brother? It is time to testify.
Ladies and gentlemen, like you said, the first match is a Hell's Pits match where we have the following patients, which is Blackheart versus David Hill versus Panther, Inmate 420, Alec Trueblood, Gunner, Jack Evans, El Boner, Crossdresser Michelle, Casey Luchador, Johnny Vegas, the newcomer Levi McDaniel, and Brackus.
Yeah, absolutely. All patients are being escorted to the ring as the interdimensional portals are seen opening up around the ring, all except where the patients are entering the ring from. The patients are shocked. It seems like what? Are shacked in a straight line? Shacked? Well, what the fuck? Shacked? Shacked in a straight line. The doctors unleash the patients from their shackles. Oh, shackles.
Shackles in a straight line. Okay, shackles in a straight line.
So that's what they do. Oh, it must be some BDSM shit. Tell you that. Anyways, as the doctors and nurses leave, the portals open up near the entrance ramp. Demonic hands pull out of the portal as the patients try to stay away from the ring ropes. So this shit's about to go down. This is hell, man. This is fucking hell. What's going on, my brother? What's going on?
So the asylum siren goes off. Levi McDaniels, the new patient in the asylum, is just standing there as the rest of the patients pull away from him. Suddenly, cross-dresser Michelle from out of nowhere gives Levi McDaniels a kiss on the lips. Ooh. And then Johnny Vega comes rushing in and tries to eliminate both cross-dresser Michelle and Levi McDaniel. But cross-dresser delivers a back body drop over the top ropes. And cross-dresser Michelle jumps for joy as El Boner comes up and then clothesline cross-dresser Michelle over the top rope around the same time as the demonic hands suck them both down into Hell's Pit. Wow. Levi McDaniel starts laughing as Inmate 420 tosses Levi McDaniel over the top rope as his tights fall down and cross-dresser Michelle down that shriveled up package and start laughing from inside the pit.
Cross-dresser Michelle, Levi McDaniel, and Johnny Vega have been eliminated right from the get-go. Blackheart and Panther start brawling around the ring. Now, Panther, ladies and gentlemen, Panther is one hell of a fighter when it comes to eliminations. She is the queen of the snake pit.
She is the queen of elimination matches.
Absolutely. Yes. Gunner from out of nowhere blindsides Jack Evans and starts stomping on him. 8420 and Brackus soon start brawling as El Boner would pull up his legendary boner off and uses it as a boomerang, hitting Jack Evans and sending him flying over the ropes as a demonic catches him and drags him straight down to hell, even though we're already in hell. So I don't know how deeper you could get in hell when you're already in hell.
Come on, Mike Sanzone.
Yeah, Jack Evans has been eliminated. David Hill charges El Boner and Inmate 420 and clotheslines them over the ropes, and they have been eliminated. No, they both land on the apron. Both El Boner and Inmate 420 hop on the ropes. As soon as David Hill turns around, both Inmate 420 and El Boner nail a super bona and a Superman punch to David fucking Hill.
Ooh. My goodness.
Wow. Brother, you got to carry on, man.
So Alec Trueblood smashes David Hill in the head with his bag of rocks, Panther charges Alex Trueblood and nails a ripcord knee strike, which sends him flying over the ropes and feed him to the demons in the hell pits. Alex Trueblood has been eliminated.
Damn.
Bye-bye, Rock Buddy. Bye.
So
Bye-bye.
David Hill is leaning on the ropes. So the remaining patients in the match work together to throw his ass over the top rope as well.
David Hill has been eliminated.
David
Blackheart runs towards inmate 420 as inmate 420 catches him with a sidewalk slam. Casey Luchador would wait for Blackheart to get up and try for a hurricanrana, but Blackheart would clothesline him, followed by a pile driver. When Panther would just toss Blackheart out of the ring, Panther and Casey Luchador would start brawling, and then out of nowhere, Brackus and Gunner would clothesline Casey Luchador and Panther right over the top ropes. Blackheart, Casey Luchador, and Panther have been eliminated.
Well,
Damn.
she's not the queen of the elimination matches anymore.
I was so hoping for her to make it to the end. Absolutely.
Gunner would try to eliminate Brackus, but Brackus hip tosses Gunner over the top ropes and laughs. But Gunner lands on the apron and tries to suplex Brackus out of the ring, but Brackus reverses it and suplexes Gunner over the apron, and Brackus quickly gets back in the ring. Gunner has been eliminated. Inmate 429, apparently. Is that 9 digits over than inmate 420?
It must be his twin brother.
Anyways, inmate 420 and Al Boner have been battling to a stalemate, and inmate offers him with a hit of his bong.
Bong. How do you get inside of a bong?
Al Boner obliges and gets so high, his skeleton face turns high, and he yells out, "That's some good shit, man. Where the munchies at?" Inmate yells out, "Over here," suddenly catching inmate 420 off guard with a devastating right hand, knocking him out for the moment. Oh, shit. What's going on, brother? What's going on, man?
So Brackus and El Borner go nose to nose. That's too close. Brackus and El Borner are the same height and have the same bone structure. That's too much. That's weird. It's almost like they're related. Brackus and El Borner land charges and headbutts and throw everything they have at each other. Suddenly, El Boner's boner comes back from the Hell's Pit and smashes into Brackus. Al Boner tosses Brackus over the top rope, and he is fed to the demons. Brackus has been eliminated.
You guys are having trouble speaking.
Inmate 420 smashes Al Boner over the head with a steel bong and tosses him over to his dismay. Al Boner lands on the barricade. Suddenly, Al Boner jumps across to the ring apron and enters the ring. Okay, so let me vision this. What he did is he used his dick to catapult. So when he jumped, his dick, the tip of it, hit the ground and it launched himself over the ropes.
I think he would be eliminated if that happened.
No, because his feet. No one says his dick has to hit the ground.
Right. So he don't have a kickstand. He has a dick stand.
Hey, Dad. It's my bestest friend ever.
That dude was a. Yes, you are right. That dude. Yes, I agree, Aaron Edwards.
It's my bestest friend ever.
Oh man. No. Where the fuck are we? Oh, inmate 420 smashes Al Boner. Already read that shit.
We're in hell.
Al Boner jumps across to the ring apron and enters the ring as inmate 420 runs into Al Boner and starts yelling out, "I threw you out! I threw you out! This is a fucking conspiracy!" Inmate 420 starts throwing punches, which rocks Al Boner. Inmate 420 is about to toss Al Boner, but a humongous man with a hoodie comes out of the ring and grabs Inmate 420 and tosses him out of the ring. The hooded figure reveals himself as Andre Bradford.
Oh, shit. What? He's back.
Andre Bradford just, we sent him to hell.
Yeah.
Time out.
You gotta remember. Go ahead.
Time out. Don't say we. We didn't do this. I didn't do this. Dre didn't do this.
We know you.
You did it, Dad. You did it.
It was Trey.
Okay.
Trey did it.
I'll
Trey did
take that one.
So, but anyways, Andre Bradford leaves the ring as L. Boner looks confused. Ladies and gentlemen, the new #1 contender for the Insomniac Championship is L. Boner. Now, the question, on April 9th, will L. Boner face Andy Owens or Austin Kruger?
That is a good question, Padre.
That's going to be interesting. L. Boner, you, my friend, have just earned a #1 contender shot for the Insomniac Championship. Wow.
Also,
now I got a question. Now I got a question. What does this leave Andre in 420? Because he just eliminated this man out of a match that he wasn't in for L. Boner to win. So now what does this go for him in 420 now?
I guess the world will never know. I guess the doctors and nurses are going to evaluate the situation and figure it out. But we will figure it out. But ladies and gentlemen, we have our next match, and that next match is a Hellfire Casket match, a Queen of Hell, as we have Southern Heart, Emberlyn, Dark Princess, and Lenore Lynn. One of these 4 female patients will be the Queen of Hell.
Ooh. Her royal pelvis.
Who's going to sit next to Lucifer himself? Who's going to be the queen?
Dominator after you beat him.
Yeah, probably. I've been practicing with the greatest insomniac of all time, man.
Where is Uncle Malcolm?
He denied my invitation. He says, no, my pretty face does not need to be touched. So
well,
I was like, oh, man. So, Dre, what's going on? How are we starting off this match, brother?
So, we see Dark Princess, Emberlyn, and Lenore Lynn in the ring as they wait for Southern Heart to come out. The camera pans to the back as we see CTC members Dracus, Nikki Hartman, Xavier, and Mason Stevens. Wait, they beat the ever-loving shit out of Southern Heart. We see Mason points at Southern Heart, and Nikki and Dracus pick Southern Heart up, and Mason drives the money shot, delivers the money shot. They continue to hold her as Xavier backs and nails her with the long stitch that claymore. Doctors and nurses rush over as CTC run away. They check Southern Heart and tell everyone that she's able to beat. Goddamn CTC, come on, y'all.
Southern Heart. Poor Southern Heart. What does she do?
CTC probably everything.
CTC showing that destruction that Cutthroat Crew, delivers from day to day. But the Asylum Siren sounds as Lenore Lynn and Emberlyn nod and attack Dark Princess as they kick her in the gut and nail a double suplex. They pick her up and toss her out of the ring before they turn their attention towards one another and smile as they look around and see the demons cheering. They soak it in as they rush over, and Lenore nails Emberlyn with a huge forearm, sending her stumbling backwards. Lenore laughs and walks over and picks her up and nails a Wicked Ways DDT and goes to toss her over the ropes into the flaming casket. But Emberlyn fights back and nails Lenore with an elbow to the face, causing her to drop her. Damn. What's going on, brother?
So Emberlyn picks up Lenore Lynn and goes for a cry of the Banshee, only for Dark Princess to fly off the top rope and nail them with a drop kick, sending both of them stumbling. Dark Princess picks up Lenore Lynn and plants her with a stunner before turning her attention to Emberlyn, who has been sitting in the corner waiting patiently.
Damn.
Emberlyn stands up and looks at Dark Princess and yawns, which pisses Dark Princess off as she teleports behind Emberlyn and grabs her by the hair and slams her face first into her head. Dark Princess picks Emberlyn up and nails a stunner and goes to toss her into the coffin, but Lenore super kicks Dark Princess, causing her to drop Emberlyn.
Lenore helps Emberlyn up as they look at Dark Princess as they head towards her. Dark Princess teleports behind them and laughs. They spin around and look at her, and before they run towards her, only for her to teleport again, Emberlyn and Lenore Lynn fly over the tie-up rope and land on the outside as we see demon arms under the ring trying to grab them.
Hey.
That's freaky.
Damn.
So Emberlyn and Lenore slides back in the ring, only for Dark Princess to stop on both of them. She drags Lenore up and laughs as she goes to toss her into the coffin, only for Lenore to fight back. Emberlyn sees this and rushes in and spears Dark Princess, causing her to drop Lenore. Lenore kips up and pulls something out of her pocket as we see as being holy water.
The demons scream as Lenore begins chanting, only for Emberlyn to dropkick Lenore in the back, sending her into Dark Princess. Dark Princess screams out as the arena suddenly gets hotter as the demons cheer for her. Dark Princess picks up Emberlyn and nails a stunner and picks up Lenore and nails another stunner. Dark Princess laughs and picks up both ladies and tosses them over the ropes towards the coffin, only for both of them to grab the ropes and hang on for dear life.
Oh, jeez.
Snap.
This is getting good, y'all. This is getting good, y'all.
Good. What's going on, my brother?
So as Dark Princess calls for the crown, as Dark Princess calls for the crown, Emberlyn slides back in the ring and nails her with a forearm to the back of the head, followed by the cry of the banshee. Lenore slides back and nails a nevermore on Emberlyn, and she picks up Dark Princess and tosses her out. Dark Princess almost lands in the coffin, but teleports back into the ring at the last second.
Lenore heads towards Dark Princess, only for Emberlyn to dropkick both ladies. Emberlyn picks up Lenore and tosses her over the ropes, sending her directly into the Hellfire casket. As she closes the lid, we see Dark Princess scream out and teleport out. Ladies and gentlemen, the Asylum siren goes off, and your queen of hell is none other than Emberlyn.
Wow. Dibs.
Wow.
Dibs.
Wow. But ladies and gentlemen, our next match is a demonic illusion match. And this match, ladies and gentlemen, is Mason Stevens, the Cutthroat Crew leader, the man that you just saw beat the living hell out of Southern Heart along with his Cutthroat Crew.
He beat her like she stole something, Dad.
Yeah, exactly, and that's wrong. So I really hope he learns his lesson as he goes up against Sideshow Bailey.
Oh, he's gonna learn his lesson, all right.
Give me a couple seconds. I gotta use the bathroom.
The last match scared the shit out of him.
Apparently. So, ladies and gentlemen, Mason Stevens and Sideshow Bailey are escorted by the demons surrounding hell as Sideshow Bailey smiles as if he is home sweet home. One of the demons nod at Sideshow Bailey as Sideshow grins and looks over to Mason Stevens as they both get nose to nose. JR Bell, what's happening, my brother?
The demons laugh as they point to the ring, and mirrors surround the ring, standing as tall as the ring itself.
Holy shit.
That's creepy. Sideshow doesn't wink as he grabs Mason's head and bashes it off of one of the mirrors, busting Mason open. Sideshow laughs as he drags Mason to the other side of the ring, picks Mason up, and smashes his head again.
Mason covered in blood already as he is trying to stand up. When he does, Sideshow snaps his fingers as he turns to a spitting image of Mason himself.
I did not know he could do that, Dad.
Me neither.
Apparently, as Sideshow with a swift kick knocking Mason down to the ground, Sideshow with several stomps to the chest. Sideshow backs up as he waits for Mason to stand up. He goes for a money shot, but Mason ducks and slides out of the ring as if he almost just got crapped on by his own maneuver.
And himself, because Sideshow looks exactly like him.
Mason grabs the throat of a demon and says ruthless aggression as Mason snaps the demon's head and tosses it at the feet of Sideshow Bailey. Dre, what's happening, my brother?
Wow, okay. So Mason does the cutthroat gesture as he grabs a piece of the broken mirror and slides in the ring. He stabs Sideshow in the arm and connects with his own money shot, but quickly with a backbreaker following that knockout punch. He goes for the pin and Sideshow turn into dust.
What? What?
Hey, that's not fair.
Wow.
What?
Mason looks confused as Sideshow is seen on top of the mirror as he yells, "I am the demon of illusions." He snaps his finger as cutthroat crew music hits. Savior, Brackus, Nikki Hartman, they all rush down to the ring as Brackus and Nikki with sledgehammers begin smashing all the mirrors trying to stop the illusion.
Wow. Sideshow watches as Brackus and Nikki Hartman help Mason Steven up. Savior walks in the ring as he nods to Brackus and Nikki Hartman, who pick Mason up and powerbomb Mason in the center of the ring. Why would CTC do that?
What did they were just helping each other.
What? Yeah. Mason feeling the impact as he is slowly standing up, and Savior with a long distance.
Oh, man.
Mason is down for the count as Cutthroat crew walk away up the ramp, turning to demons as Sideshow laughs and jumps down as Sideshow goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Your winner, ladies and gentlemen, is Sideshow Bailey.
I like it. I like it. That totally made sense to me, Dad.
Wow. What's going on now, Dre?
So Sideshow Bailey laughs as he warned Mason Stevens, "The illusion is in your mind, but your mind can play tricks on you. What's real? What's fiction?" Sideshow exits the ring as he's vanished. Mason Stevens is laying there in the middle of the ring as the Cutthroat crew is seen backstage, saying that was really not them. That was just an illusion. CTC hopes Mason Stevens can truly understand what happened.
He can't, because he just got his ass kicked.
Wow.
Daddy!
Wait a minute. Wow, I cannot believe it. Hold on one second, guys. I think that's the RD.
I didn't do it.
Happy Man Asylum. Now, the due intelligence that is the administration has told the RD that he needs to pick somebody to defend his title against. But here's the problem. I don't want to pick anybody, nor am I. So here's what I'm going to do. An open challenge to anyone, and I do mean anyone, who wants an opportunity at the Legendary Championship. And not that any of you are worthy to face the soldier of the gods, but who am I kidding? None of you are worthy. As Goosey has just so eloquently stated, all hail the taco gods. You're welcome.
Well, I guess the legendary champion, the patient, wants a match, and I guess we'll figure out who it may be. You know,
that's it.
But wait a minute.
Let me at him.
Camera's just is just getting with Mason Stevens. Let's see what Mason has to say.
Ladies and gentlemen of MPCW, it's Mason Stevens here. And I don't believe what's going on right now. I don't want to believe it. I don't want to believe it. I don't want to believe it. For some reason, the CTC attacked me with my match against Sideshow Bailey, and I don't want to believe it, because I know damn well they wouldn't do that. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, somebody help me.
Somebody help me. That's a call for the rapist. I mean, the therapist.
I can help him get a better ceiling for his car.
Some therapists you are.
What? My friend Juanito works on stuff like that.
But ladies and gentlemen, I have to go. So JR Bell, Dre, I have a match to go to. So
do you need my help?
No,
you have a match here. I do too. I'm the referee.
Alec Valencia, are you around?
Oh shoot.
GD Fokker, are you around? Wait, you don't have the document. Alec Valencia,
Alec, come back. Around? She's here. She's here.
All right, Dre has to go. I have to go. You guys are doing this match. I'll be right back. Dre, help me out, my brother.
Dre, you better not cheat for my dad. He has to fight his own battle.
You ready, JR?
No. But, ladies and gentlemen, match number 4, Jokers in a box match. Special guest referee is Dre Horton, the assistant GM, and it's Dominator versus my dad, CEO Donald Smith. And the first out is our special guest referee, Dre Horton, who wears a brand spanking new Asylum Rev shirt, which he smiles and says you can order now at shopasylum.com. He slides in and waits as Dominator's music hits as he walks out ready for a fight. He heads to the ring and slides in and looks at Dre.
Dominator waits in the ring as the CEO stands up from the announce table and heads to the ring, when suddenly the lights go out. And creepy circus music begins to play. As the lights come back on, that's Mephisto in the ring.
Whoa. I didn't know my dad was Mephisto.
The CEO actually laughs as he sits back.
Sorry.
It's okay, they can't hurt you.
It freaked me out. I thought Mephisto was my dad, and then my dad showed up, and it's so weird. I love my dad.
Take a deep breath, JR. It'll be okay.
I hate coming to hell.
But
it's the worst.
It's not too bad. There's some pretty cute demons down here to look at, but that's beside the point. The CEO just laughs as he walks away and grabs a mic and says, "Did you honestly think that I would waste my time on a no-talent loser like you? Please, I have better things to worry about. May I present you my replacement, Mephisto."
I mean, my dad isn't lying. Padre!
Hey, what's up, son?
I totally thought you were Mephisto for a second.
No, Mephisto's doing my job. It's okay. I don't want to waste my time on a no-loser talent like Dominator. It's okay.
Yeah.
All
true statements.
Yeah. I am good. I'm not going to face him. Mephisto can. But ladies and gentlemen, Dominator begins yelling at me as the Asylum siren goes off, and Mephisto smiles as he rushes in and takes down Dominator and begins delivering elbows to the face of Dominator. Dominator brings his knees up and sends Mephisto crashing face first into the mat when Dominator gets up and he's staring at me What you got, Dominator? What you got?
He's pissed. You might want to pay attention, stupid.
He's
I'll go
mad.
in there and I'll give you a fucking wedgie, you naked fucking potato. Hashtag naked potato. Comment that bitch now.
Hashtag naked potato. Do it. All 7 of you people who are viewing right now.
Absolutely.
8. Hashtag naked potato.
But as all
Mephisto gets up and sees Dominator distracted and comes up behind him and nails him with a forearm to the back of the neck, sending Dominator stumbling into the ropes. As Mephisto waits for him to come back, Dominator grabs the ropes and slides out and pulls one of the Joker boxes out from under the ring. He opens it and finds a favorite amongst patients, the barbed wire wrapped kendo stick.
Oh,
he
shit.
slides back in with a smirk as Mephisto sees this and rolls out of the ring, grabbing a box of his own, which holds a baseball bat wrapped in barbed wire.
Uh-oh.
He slides back in as the men stare at each other before they quickly run towards each other, swinging the kendo stick and baseball bat.
Dominator sucks and sucks.
We know what that right. Your thing's a Dominator.
Oh, Dominator sucks and spins around and nails Mephisto in the back. But Mephisto laughs, catching Dominator off guard, which allows Mephisto to turn around and nail Dominator across the chest. Both patients are bleeding as Dre checks on them. I really hope he's wearing gloves. As they wave him off and looks at each other before they rush in and do a test of strength. But Mephisto pulls Dominator in and nails him with a short-armed clothesline and covers as Dre drops down and counts, but Dominator kicks out at 2. And JR Bell finished this match, my brother.
Okay. Mephisto slams his hand to the mat and gets up. He sits in the corner and waits for Dominator to get up. Dominator lays there not moving as Mephisto walks over. Dominator smiles and rolls him up, making sure to hold tight.
No,
Straight
Dre,
comes down and counts.
counting.
1,
Stop
2,
counting.
3.
Dre.
Winner!
Ah, you fucking idiot.
Dominator! Hashtag naked potato 1. Huh.
Fuck!
Yeah, Dad is pissed. It's your fault, Alec.
That's it. That's it.
Uh-oh.
That's it.
Guys,
I'm done.
As
Oh,
Mephisto
crap.
rolls out of the ring, the CEO rushes down and slides in, and he grabs Dominator and nails the mic drop, the crossroads, and laughs. Suddenly, the lights go out, and when they come back on, King Baker, Kenzo X, and ABP, American Badass Pitbull, are in the ring and beating the holy hell out of my dad as Dominator stands over him, waving the PCW flag. Oh, snap!
Oh,
That's not good.
oh shit.
Oh, shoot! You got your butt kicked. Bad.
I heal quickly.
You do heal quickly. I grow parts back.
Well, thank you, Alec Valencia. Thank you for your service. Part-timer.
Part-timer.
Well, damn, Donald, will you let me know next time you're going to change your opponent's sock, you know?
Well, I was
We
trying
should
to tell
probably
you to stop
let you know to
counting.
wear gloves, too.
I was trying to tell you to stop counting.
And we tried to tell you to put gloves on. None of these patients are up to date on any of their immunizations.
But ladies and gentlemen, I want you guys to tag. I want you guys to tag John May and tag Diane, because I'm going to tell you guys right now, those two killed it this past show, and these guys are doing amazing. And this is the finals for the bloody agreement. Now, we all know what that bloody agreement is, right?
I have no idea.
That bloody agreement is a chance to cash in anytime, any place for the Asylum Championship. It's like that mainstream of lamestream Money in the Bank bullshit. So we got ourselves a bloody agreement, and it's either going to come down to Savior or Dollface.
I surely hope Savior doesn't get mad at me, Dad.
I really hope not, but this is going to be
I
fucking
gave
epic.
Dollface a lot of blood today.
Now, who did you give the cum supply to?
Nikki.
Oh, fuck. She uses that in her dildo pumpers. Where you have to put the liquid cum in. Oh. El Boner uses that quite a bit too.
She paid me a lot of money for it.
They sword fight sometimes, and they keep saying they play Star Wars.
They do sword fight. I actually saw them doing it together, and they both pull wieners out.
Man, that's a cutthroat crew right there. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, both finalists start moving around to the center of the ring. Savior tries to go for a lockup, but Dollface has other ideas. She uses her long legs and start kicking Savior in the hip and the calves. Wow. Driving the big man down. She goes and tries to hit a snap DDT on him, only for Savior to lift up and toss her across the ring. She lands on her feet and starts chuckling. Both meet in the center of the ring and start trading punches. She is able to connect with her lightning fast jabs. I mean, it seems like she's practicing because April 9th, she faces Jackson Law. So she's got to get those nice jabs because Jackson Law has some really tough stiffs, if you know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
You right.
Absolutely. But as this is going on, she is able to connect with her lightning fast jabs while taking a few of his heavy-handed haymakers. After ducking under one, Dollface gets hit with a vicious European uppercut. She falls backwards and lands on her back. Dre, what's popping, my brother?
Damn. So Dollface quickly, Dollface quickly gets to her feet as Savior bull rushes her. She quickly gets out of the way as he runs past her. He tries again, but this time she hits him in the left knee with a drop kick. He falls face first into the bottom turnbuckle, wrenching his neck back. And as he lands, she rolls out of the ring and starts digging under the ring. She pulls out a barbed wire wrapped ladder and pushes it into the ring. She climbs back in and wedges it between the top and the middle turnbuckle. Dollface walks over and grabs Savior by his hair and drags him to his knees. She then starts going for hitting Savior in the face, busting his nose in the process. As the blood starts to flow, he looks at her and screams, "Fucking try harder, bitch." She gets really pissed and rushes in for a boot to the face, but Savior catches it. He stands up and still holding her leg, then hits her with a vicious dragon screw leg drop. Dollface instantly twisted and landed on her back.
Savior immediately starts dropping elbows across her chest. After 4 elbow drops, he stands up and jumps up, hitting one final elbow drop on her. He gets up and walks across her chest and walks to the opposite corner of the ladder. He crouches, waiting for her to get to her feet. As she slowly gets to her feet, Savior launches himself at her, going for that long distance. However, she drops to the mat again, and he instead kicks the ladder, getting his legs wrapped up in the wire around it.
God damn. Oh. No, that got hurt.
Dollface smirks as she rolls back out of the ring and lifts the apron up. She pulls out a barbed wire kendo stick and a large pile of barbed wire. She pushes the pile into the ring and slides in with the kendo stick. She walks over and starts beating in Savior's chest as he tries to pull himself free from the wire. As he pulls himself free, the kendo stick shatters against his chest. Dollface tries to stomp on his face, but he blocks her foot and pushes her backwards. This is intense, brother.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
What's popping, man?
So Savior gets to all fours when Dollface goes for the Harley stuff, but Savior moves out of the way at the very last second. He rolls out of the way and he gets to his feet the same time she stands up. Dollface rushes over and ducks under Savior's punch just to get behind him. She jumps on his back and wraps an arm around his throat, Trying to choke him out, Savior tries to toss her off of him, starting to turn blue. As a last result, Savior slams her into the wedged ladder. She lets go of him with a howl of pain.
Savior rolls out of the ring and grabs another ladder. Savior pushes it into the ring and sets it up right by the pile of barbed wire. He hears a noise and turns around only for Dollface to hit Emberlin's wicked poison, the reverse Frankensteiner, on him. Dollface crawls over to the ladder and starts pulling herself up. She gets about halfway up the ladder when her foot won't move. She looks down as Savior swings her feet off the ladder and hits her with the Jack Steele's Hellbite RKO on the pile of barbed wire.
Damn. Wow.
Wow.
Shit.
I cannot believe it.
Me neither, but this match is going good. So as Savior pulls himself from the wire, starts climbing up from the pile of wire and resets the ladder, he spits out a mouthful of blood and wipes the blood from his eyes before he slowly starts climbing up the ladder. Dollface grabs the ladder and pulls himself free, ripping her flesh in her ring gear as she does. Both start pulling themselves closer to the top as both reach at the same time.
Ring gear, huh?
Right. Savior and Dollface give each other a death glare.
I don't want to see anything.
Yes, before trading blows, both deliver punches on the top. Dollface suddenly hits a sunset powerbomb on Savior off the ladder. As she lands, she lands on her ankle wrong.
The thing is, both struggle to get to their feet, both drenched in blood. Dollface makes it to the ladder first and starts climbing again. Savior, on the other hand, grabs her feet and pulls them through the rungs of the ladder. This causes her to hang upside down. Savior walks over and picks up the broken candlestick. He walks back over to the ladder, pulling the barbed wire off of it, which he uses it to wrap it around Dollface's legs as she struggles to get free. Savior walks to the other side of the ladder and starts climbing up. He makes it to the top, reaches up, pulls down the briefcase, and your winner, the new Bloody Agreement winner, is none other than Savior!
Oh, snap.
Wow, whoa.
Not be damn.
I'm so happy he won that match.
That was one hell of a fucking match, both ends. I tell you that. Holy shit.
Both ends.
Oh my god! But wait a minute, Dre. What's going on?
So Savior. Okay. So Savior rolls out of the ring with the Bloody Agreement contract briefcase in his hand. As he gets to the top of the ramp, the lights goes out. Turn back around in the same spot where Savior was standing is the Jackson Law.
Oh no!
He walks down to the ring, then he rolls in. He rips Dollface off the ladder, gives her a meal at the altar. A meal at the altar? Okay. A meal at the altar. Without a second glance, Love walks out the ring and up the ramp again.
What the heck? Who's Love?
Damn.
My partners gave her a meal at the altar. She must have been hungry.
He gave her a meal at the altar.
Jackson Law made a statement because April 9th, it will be Jackson Law taking on Dollface, and it's going to be really interesting how that plays off. So, I mean, Misery does love company, and I tell you what, she's having a lot of misery-loving company right now because she also has JJ Streeter on ACW. So, it's going to be really interesting. Really, really interesting. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we will be right back after these messages.
Warning. The asylum is now closed. The doctors and staff have now left after dark rules are now in effect and all rooms will be open.
Well, I actually had to eat some crow tonight.
What the heck just happened, Dad?
I think one of you people were pushing buttons.
I can't push any buttons.
But ladies and gentlemen, we have a Leon Dredd versus Jack Steele match.
Padre, I think someone's here for you.
Oh, fuck.
Ladies and gentlemen, the bloody agreement winner, Savior, is joining us on the announce table.
Oh, CEO Donald Smith, what did you think of that? I told you. I told you all. Even told you, Dollface, nothing was going to stop me. And Mason, we didn't do nothing. If we did, you wouldn't have gotten back up. You should know be my down.
Okay.
Things are going to get a lot worse from here on out.
It's going to be interesting there, Savior. It's going to be really
Wow.
Hi,
interesting.
JR Bell. I missed you,
Hey.
buddy.
Yay!
But ladies and gentlemen, we have a Leon Dredd and Jack Steele match, and I'm going to take a big wild guess real quick. Savior, it was great, but you can go backstage. Yeah, I
All the power in your hand, Padre.
Savior scares me sometimes.
Me too.
But one of these promos I'm going to post, so hopefully it's the right one. Let's play this.
Well, I actually had to eat some crow tonight. I actually had to eat some crow. I lost to Leon Dredd, which means...
That is the wrong video.
Spoiler! No! Ah! God damn you, Lucifer! Lucifer played us! He freaking played us!
Fucking Lucifer. Fuck you, Lucy.
Okay. Well, skip that match, ladies and gentlemen. We'll go to the
This
next one.
Hold on.
Hey, Leon. I'm waiting very patiently to get in that ring with you and whip the shit out of you. All I've heard from you the last 2 weeks is the army has failed you. Your army isn't what your expectations were. Your army isn't what you envisioned. And you're taking your frustrations out, starting with me. Which, I thought you knew better than to come after me. Because you see, Leon, I'm not a failure. I am not some chump that you can toss aside. I am Jack fucking Steele. And I am going to be the guy known to beat the shit out of Leon fucking Dredd.
Well, I mean, that would be nice and dandy if you didn't spoil it.
I am Jack Steele, and I'm going to beat Leon
JR
Dredd.
Bell.
Power
Bye.
nap. Hello.
But ladies and gentlemen, this Inferno match, Jack Steele is in the ring as the Inferno engulfs the ring and around the barricade as Leon Dredd walks to the Inferno and Jack Steele looks shocked. Jack Steele then stands on the barricade as he is scorched, but finds out that he isn't burnt or on fire. Leon Dredd and Jack Steele go back in the ring as the Asylum siren sounds.
Hey, Dad, what does that siren sound like?
It's like, have you ever heard someone fart?
Mm-hmm.
It's like a naked potato farting. So it's Dominator's ass is what it sounds like. I can't speak sign language. I can't speak sign. What do you want, Big Sexy?
Oh my God.
You're going to hell. That's all I need to tell you right now. You are
You're
going
already in here,
to
Big
hell.
Sexy. You're already in here.
God.
You're
You are
already here.
going to hell.
Oh,
We're
Jesus.
already here.
No, that was funny. Guys,
How
darn
are
it,
you,
you made me break my
CEO?
voice.
I'm good.
Ugh.
I'm good.
It
But
has been quite some time.
hold on. Do you know what time it is, Big Sexy?
What time is it?
Ladies and gentlemen, please get your L Boner Play-Up doll for only 69 cents. Now you could get a 69% discount if you do 69 in a video and you send it to NPCWs on SpankWire.com. Now, alongside with it, we will have Savior Wigs at your service. If you want to be a savior dressed up as Crossdresser Michelle, you can. And you can get your GD Fokker condoms where they are purposely broken so you can have many GD Fokkers in the world. Now, JR Bell, is there anything you would like to sell here tonight?
So, only on HappyManAsylumShop.com. You can get yourself your very own L Boner toy. Yeah, that's right. This boner is bigger than the toy. And if you buy one, you get a free baby inside of you. Only from the Asylum.
Oh! Now, Dre, I know you want to sell something. This is your chance. Go ahead and sell, big man.
I would like to sell my contract. I don't want to be here no goddamn more. I'm sick of this shit. You get my contract right now for negative $2. That really is negative $2.50. Come get my shit. Quick.
Now, Big Sexy, do you have anything you would like to say in this very special moment?
Anything
Ladies
you want to promote?
Ladies and gentlemen, I have two announcements. CEO Donald Smith, I have been cleared to compete once again when the Asylum vacation happens. And ladies and gentlemen, check WCC Brawl out as we have our WrestleMania Legacy next Saturday live in Jacksonville, Florida, where I am in the main event for the World Terror Dome Heavyweight Championship match.
And everyone, before we go, get your promo code Kill Me coupon for a stack full. If you want to kill your family tonight, we will send you a box full of Kill Me coupons to serve to your family. Thank you, and have a blessed, horrible day of your life. Thank you. Okay,
Well,
what the
that
fuck was all
weird.
that about? That was weird.
Weird.
I don't know. My nipples are hard though. Is that normal for this?
I mean, my nipples are kind of hard, but I think it's cold.
Mine too.
Wait, we're in hell. So, there's a lot of places that are hard.
My nipples are always hard. Ever
I
since
know.
coming back from the dead.
You used to open up my beer cans with your nipples.
Mm-hmm. It was so
Mhm.
easy. Now it's
Yeah.
even more easy.
Yeah, absolutely. But Dre, what's going on?
Somebody please come pick up my contract. Jack Steele and Leon Dredd go nose to nose. Leon headbutts J Jack. I don't know who J Jack is.
Jack.
Both J Jack. Both men headbutt each other, but Jack Steele gets the brunt of the damage due to Leon's Dredd's steel red colored mask. Jack Steele is busted open, which the blood leads to Jack Steele's aggression. Jack Steele pounces on Dredd and nails several rights and lefts to Leon's throat instead of his steel mask, which is smart. Dredd starts heaving. What the hell is heaving? Until Dredd grabs Jack Steele by the throat and it rises up, and then there's a thunderous turnbuckle choke. Thunderous turnbuckle choke slam. Jack Steele's head bounces off the turnbuckle like a basketball. What?
They're playing basketball. Dredd starts laughing hysterically and sets Jack Steele up for his signature move, the Dread Spike, which is that Samoan spike. He nails it once, but tries to do it a second time. Jack Steele pulls out a chisel and starts chiseling away at Leon Dredd's face. Dredd screams in pain. He can go through a fire, but when you have a chisel to his face, he screams like a little bitch.
Makes sense.
Oh, fucking monsters. You never know. Unhinged can sit there and just stub his toe and he'll whine like a bitch. But he's the fucking god he's the angel of death. But the fucker stubs his toe and he acts like Malcolm King.
So, see, I wouldn't call Unhinged a bitch. I mean, I don't know him that well.
We have a secret bond together.
Oh, kind of like what me and you do in Sunday school.
Yes, with Pastor Michelle. Oh yeah.
Don't remind me. I still get on.
And let's not forget about the God El Boner.
You know,
God of boners.
I'm not going to touch it. I'm not going to touch the boner.
I've always wanted to like put my tongue on it and see what's the texture like, but like I'm kind of scared at the same time.
Probably tastes like pork rinds.
Take a risk.
I don't know if he washes it. It's so like
hard.
Okay, so it tastes like SpaghettiO sauce.
SpaghettiOs. I could dig with that. As long as I could touch his meatballs.
Remember, my contract is now negative $3 and some change. If y'all want to come get my contract, please.
Oh man, where the fuck are we? We're in dumbass.
No, we know that. So Jack Steele nails several cerebrous paradoxes in succession. Dredd lays out there cold. Before an insane fan throws several gasoline cans in the ring, and this makes the flames rise higher. Jack Steele nails Dredd with a snap DDT into the gasoline can. Jack Steele goes on the top rope, and Jack Steele nails a diving elbow drop in the heart of Leon Dredd.
Jack Steele gets up laughing sadistically as he Dredd pours gasoline on Jack Steele. Jack Steele shakes the gasoline off like a dog.
Oh God!
So we have Jack Steele the Hellhound. Is that another rotten moment?
That was a rotten joke.
So I'm sorry if I have a rotten asshole. It's GD Fokker's fault.
Whoa. You know, speaking of GD Fokker, I actually know him personally.
Oh God!
And he told me to tell you that April 9th, he's coming back to the commentary table.
You mean like coming as in COM or CUM?
Both.
Oh God!
He has been lifted of all COVID protocols.
Okay, listen here, guy. Would that be the first time you put your tongue on it? We don't think so. Shh. We all know Malcolm King slobbered that knocker. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, get your new Legion merch with promo code DEMON for 75% off. Wait a minute. Is he smuggling inside the asylum? selling his own merchandise and his own prices. Get to his cell, collect all the merchandise.
I'm on it, CEO.
Thank you, Big Sexy.
Listen.
You know
I
what?
sell
I should
his
have never
merch.
sent him to the inner demon cell.
Yeah, he's not coming back.
Shit. Should we tell him? Should we tell him or just let him be?
He'll be all right.
He'll be all right. What, Big Sexy?
What the fuck was that?
I tried to tell you not to go.
I opened the door, fucking, I saw Pee Wee Herman butt naked, then I saw Legion just laugh.
Oh, that's your inner demons. That'll bring the fucker out of you.
My inner demon's Pee Wee Herman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
About that.
All right, so what's going on, ladies and gentlemen?
You say what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Okay. Well, I don't know what they got going on, but Jack still gets up laughing sadistically as he dreads towards Anthony. Oh shit! Thank you. All of a sudden, Jack Steele.
Thank you for the Asylum replay, Dre.
Yes. Excuse me.
God, I love you guys.
All of the sudden, okay, Jack Steele summons a bubble around him and Dread. The bubble starts floating over the ring, over the flames, but the flames have no effect on the bubble.
They're the bubble boys.
Both men start battling in the bubble with rights and left. Suddenly, the bubble pops, and both men fall down 75 feet from the ring and land hard on the opposites of the outside, leaving big indentations in the ground. Dread rises up first, and half his mask is gone, but his face is all mangled, so we cannot tell who the man behind the mask is. Thank God. Jack still gets up as the hideous sight of Dread without half his mask sickens him and makes him puke.
I'm eating an apple.
Congratulations. I have an apple too. You want to know? See? Now,
Nice.
if we bite at the same time, we can share a bond. Ready?
That's not an apple.
Wait. It smells like a gypsy.
Oh, God. Dad, spit it out. No, don't take another bite. Well, he's dead.
No, he's not. I managed to change the apples this morning before he took one. So he's fine.
Thank God for Dre.
We gave him to Andre.
Oh, I shouldn't say that down here, huh?
You gave him to Andre?
Yep.
Oh,
Andre.
Oh,
yeah,
Lucifer,
he has an
he's
unlimited
dead.
supply of apples.
Well, thank God he got a big mouth so he can bite them all. Just hope he don't swallow everything. Good Lord. So my title like illusions. Oops.
Anyways, what's going on, big bro?
So Dredd laughs and nails a judgmental dread to Jack Steele and tries to put him to the flames, but Jack Steele reverses to a belly-to-belly overhead suplex and then nails Cyberus Paradox. TP Dredd. Okay. Jack Steele tries to light Dredd on fire.
Time out. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. I got you. There we go. Okay. Go ahead, continue.
Jack Steele tries to light Dredd on fire, but fails miserably as he yells, "What do I have to do to light this bitch on fire?" Then a big light bulb goes over Jack Steele's head. What? Jack Steele opens a flask of gasoline and lights a match. Dredd kicks Sarah by, in the gut and then kicks the match out of Jack Steele's hand. When did Sarah come in here? Which gives Dresdy no time to hit not one, but two judgmental dreads, those clotheslines from hell. Dredd pulls Jack Steele by the hair and yells out, time to unlock Cerebrus, and Dredd unlocks Cerebrus and then laughs sadistically. And then Dredd uses his sloth powers to lock Jack Steele inside of lock Jack Steele inside a pair of Pandora spots. I can't read. And locking Jack Steele on fire in the process. Locking him on fire? Wow. Wow. Pandora's box falls to the ground and Jack Steele tries to escape as the box shakes on the ground. Dredd yells out, there is no escape, Jack Steele. My army has failed, so therefore I failed Trey. And in turn, you have failed me for being so weak and pathetic, you bastard. The light flickers and then turns back on as Dredd holds Pandora's box and then the lights go out and come back on. Dredd and the Pandora box is gone. Your winner, ladies and gentlemen, is Leon Dredd.
Painful.
Wow.
Painful.
Wait a minute, JR Bell. Oh, look. I hear an ice cream truck, JR Bell. You should go get the ice cream.
Do you want anything?
Give me a double chocolate swirl.
I'll be right back.
All right, brother. Wait, son. I can't remember if he's my brother or son half the time.
We kept calling you Padre, so that means father. Boss.
Is that why he calls me Dada?
Yeah. So,
wait a minute.
Go ahead.
It seems like a mysterious white van pulls up to the gates of Lucifer's kingdom. JR Bell gets up from the announce table to go investigate after I just told him to go to the ice cream truck. When he gets to the van, Chris Mack opens the side door and says, hey, nephew, I got you a new puppy and a shit ton of candy in. You want to come check it out? JR smiles and hops in the van. Two hooded figures slam the door and screaming can be heard as Chris Mack laughs and speeds off. So Chris Mack just abducted JR Bell.
Yeah. With candy and a puppy. Damn, JR. All you had to do was a puppy and some candy. Shit. Okay. Well, he's gone.
Hold on.
Is there?
Malcolm, you got my invitation.
Hey!
Finally.
What is up? Happy Man Asylum, Lucifer's Playground II, Malcolm King here, your greatest insomniac champion of all time. What is going on here, my brother? What the heck happened? I just saw Chris Mack as I was walking in.
I learned from you to always run away from matches.
Right.
You're right.
Yep.
Did you win?
No. Dominator beat Mephisto, but I didn't get my ass kicked, so I won at the end.
Oh.
Because I went out there, gave him my little mic drop he taught me.
How'd it go? How'd it go?
Beautiful, beautiful. He saw stars for a few minutes.
You know, I also heard that a bunch of my individuals kicked your ass afterwards. Well, damn. I do, however, know the names of said individuals that did that to CEO Donald Smith, and I can assure you that, well, they will be dealt with severe consequences.
Did you really have to bring that up? Like, honestly, we really forgot about that.
You know what? You guys do this next match. I will be right back.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen and Sir Malcolm, we have match 7, which is an unholy seal match between the two demons themselves, Trey Silent and Unhinged.
Oh shit.
So
look, I came back at the right time. Yeah.
Right, you came back at the right time. So this match is about to be some shit. I'll pop off and you continue. So let's get into this shit. Are you ready?
Yep.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, the realms of hell become quiet in an eerie sense as the hellfire for our next match erupts violently. Through the fire, you can see a rocking chair rocking back and forth as the creator. Trey Silas sits calmly holding onto Susie. The ground begins to shake as the imps and demons almost seem to rejoice with excitement. The angel of death, the master of the 7 deadly sins, wrath incarnate, unhinged, walk into the view and faces Trey. I like those names. Unhinged, walks through the hellfire unfazed and stares intently at Trey. Trey begins laughing as he slams Susie on the ground, causing the ground to become still and the imps and demons become silent.
Unhinged's body begins to shake as the sins within him are released. Greed, lust, gluttony, pride, sloth, and envy surround Unhinged and Trey. They begin kneeling and chanting as the unholy seal appears on the ground underneath Trey and Unhinged. Unhinged charges at Trey, who rocks backwards and ducks under a violent punch. Trey gets to his feet and smashes the rocking chair across the back of Unhinged.
Good Jesus. I'm a little bit nervous. Don't say nothing no more. Trey takes Unhinged down with a loose fast press and delivers repeated punches to the head, laughing the whole time. Unhinged reverses to a top mount and starts throwing hammer fists to the face of Trey. After each blow, Trey laughs louder and louder, screaming, "Come on, Wrath, you can do better than that." Trey reverses back to a top mount and grabs Susie. Trey goes unhinged, pun intended, as he strikes Unhinged violently with Susie.
Holy shit. Well, Trey gets to his feet and laughs as he walks away, instructing the sins who are listening to him to complete the ritual. The sins begin chanting in Latin, but stop when Unhinged sits straight up. Trey turns and laughs as Unhinged gets to his feet. Trey runs towards him and swings Susie, connecting to the side of Unhinged's head. Unfazed, Unhinged locks Trey in the mandible claw and nails him with descent from heaven. The mandible claw chokeslam. The force of the impact of Trey's body to the ground creates an indent. Unhinged creates some distance and waits for Trey to get to his feet. Once Trey is up, Unhinged drills him with a meat hook clothesline, causing Trey to flip twice before hitting the ground hard.
Man, this is one of the most intense matches I've ever seen in a long time. Even though matches are great, but this is something different. So Trey gets to his feet and laughs. He screams at Unhinged. That's not going to be enough. Unhinged goes for another meat hook clothesline, but Trey sidesteps to deliver a stiff knee to the midsection of Unhinged. Trey grabs Unhinged's head and goes from repeated knees to the face to repeated kicks to the face. Trey lets go and Unhinged and goes for a punt kick, but Unhinged catches him and nails him with the Angel of Death slam, the Uranagi. Unhinged repeats this multiple times, each slam causing a bigger indent from Trey's body.
Jesus. Oh, my goodness. This is uncomfortable to watch, but Unhinged pulls Trey to a seated position and places his hand on his head. Trey screams, "Do it, Wrath. Do it," as Unhinged does the topsy-turvy, the fiend neck twist with such force it snaps Trey's neck. Unhinged looks conflicted for a moment as he turns and begins to walk away, and the sins begin chanting in Latin again. Surprisingly, Trey sits up and laughs. Unhinged turns and stares at Trey in pure shock. Trey grabs his head and snaps his neck back into place. Trey gets to his feet and smiles. The hellfire turns black as Trey seemingly vanishes. He appears behind Unhinged and nails him with the topsy-turvy and follows up with the Lucifer's effect, the sister Abigail.
My God, this is unfucking believable. I thought he was done for. Trey laughs as he walks out of the seal, and the sins begins to chant in Latin again. The unholy seal lights up as Unhinged lay motionless. Trey begins to laugh, but stops abruptly. Oh my God, it's Unhinged. Unhinged is standing in front of Trey holding Susie. Unhinged laughs and nails Trey in the face with Susie, causing Trey to fly backwards through the hellfire back onto the seal. Unhinged walks towards Trey, stalking as Trey laughs. Do it, Wrath. Do. Unhinged grabs Trey before he can finish and nails him with a Wonder cookie. That's Sister Abigail. But Trey gets to his feet. Unhinged hits another Wonder cookie, and again Trey gets to his feet. Unhinged shows the frustration as he grabs Trey by the throat, but Trey only laughs louder. Unhinged drills Trey with a drop of fear, that Tombstone pile driver. Trey is motionless as Unhinged slowly backs away.
Trey Silent gets to his hands and knees and begins chuckling. He looks at Unhinged and says, "You know what you need to do, but you can't do it. You are still my wrath, and you will always be my puppet." Something has snapped and Unhinged as his whole look changes. His eyes glow black as the sins begin chanting in Latin. The ground glows, the unholy seal. Unhinged lets out a growl and charges at Trey, hitting him flush in the face with Susie. The blow is so impactful that it cracks the mask that Trey is wearing. Unhinged grabs Trey and delivers heaven and hell, the razor's edge, into a code breaker. Unhinged hits heaven and hell 7 times, 1 for each sin. And on the final one, Trey lays motionless. Unhinged picks up Susie and snaps it in half before leaving the unholy seal with both pieces of Susie in his hand. The sins finish the ritual and re-enter Unhinged's body. The hellfire subsides and the seal and Trey Silent vanish. The asylum siren sounds. Your winner, Unhinged.
Ladies and gentlemen, what you have witnessed has been one of the darkest matches I've ever seen here since I've been a part of this roster. This was fucking amazing. Welcome back, boss.
Thank you.
True, brother. I don't know if you heard or not, but this match was phenomenal. I've never seen.
I was getting coffee through this whole match, and
where in the hell do you get coffee in hell?
Satan fucking offered me it. I mean, him and his pussy out here meowing. I mean, duh.
He must have made it for you in his hell rig.
Yeah, the thing is, though, like, something about it, like, I felt it. I felt every little emotion, and I don't understand. Like, when Trey went down, something inside just fell apart inside. I don't know what. I really cannot explain it, though. Just my heart sunk, man. I don't know why.
Are you good?
I don't know, man. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to deal with sibling rivalry. What am I kidding? I'm gonna destroy my stepbrother. I meant my adopted brother.
Yeah.
My stepbrother's Dre.
That's listen. That match in itself. I still feel very, very uncomfortable sitting here not knowing what happened to the creator of this amazing place, Happy Man Asylum.
Right now, as we know, the creator of the asylum is dead. I'm going to be straight up. He's dead.
Right.
There's
that's
no
the
way
best
of living.
speculation we have right now. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
There is no other explanation but that. But Trey Silent, ladies and gentlemen, is gone. There will be no more Trey Silent. Trey Silent is rest in peace.
Yes. Well, we heard it here, folks.
Absolutely. But ladies and gentlemen, our next match is a chaotic tag team championship match, the Thumbtack Extravaganza match. As we have the chaotic tag team champions, the Foundation, John Reagans and Tyler Stone, taking on Slaughterhouse, Cletus the Bomb, and Damian Wolf. Now, the thing is, though, Andre Bradford used to be a part of Slaughterhouse, and now he returned from hell to go after Inmate 420, but I tried talking to him when I was getting coffee, and Andre Bradford says, fuck the Slaughterhouse. So,
shit.
Andre's just like, yeah.
Did you mention to him that they're in action tonight? Please tell me you didn't tell him that.
I did not tell him that. No, I was keeping it
low key. I like
low key, man, low key. But ladies and gentlemen, Tyler Stone and John Reagans make their way out to the ring. Both men have their hands wrapped up and can be seen with thumbtacks taped on their gloves they slide in the ring and await for Slaughterhouse. Slaughterhouse makes their way out to the ring as both are carrying out steel chairs that have strands of thumbtacks wrapped around the entire chair. Cletus the Bum and Damian Wolf both slide in the ring and simultaneously throw the chairs at Stone and Reagans. The Asylum siren immediately sounds as both men drop kick Stone and Reagans.
Thumbtack chair to the fucking face to start this match off, my brother. I fucking love it.
Absolutely. You know, the thing is, though, Cletus picks up Tyler for a scoop slam onto the chair embedded with tacks as Tyler screams in pain, but it doesn't last as Damian Wolf does a leg drop from the top rope. But no, John Reagans catches him mid-air with a power bomb onto a pile of tacks that was already in the ring. Cletus kicks Reagans low and suplexes Reagans on top of Stone.
Wow.
Cletus goes to the top for a frog splash, but Reagans and Stone move out of the way as Cletus crashes onto a pile of thumbtacks.
Damn. Should have paid attention, brother.
Absolutely, man.
So
crap.
So Cletus is screaming in pain as he turns over and has his stomach embedded with tacks. Tyler Stone and Reagans begin bringing two tables as they set them up, and tacks are taped down on the table. But Stone has a more sadistic idea as he stacks both tables on top of one another.
Oh, shit.
Stone goes to pick up Wolf, but Wolf with a hard right to the throat of Stone, and tacks gets stuck, and Stone begins to bleed slowly from his throat. Wow. Reagans comes after Wolf, but Wolf blindsides Reagans with both thumbs to the eye and hits Reagans with a stunner. He goes for the cover, 1, 2, but Stone drop kicks Wolf in the side of the head to bring up the pin. But Cletus is back up and spears Stone that sends him into the corner as each turnbuckle has thumbtacks wrapped around him. And Stone has thumbtacks in the back of his head. Cletus out of nowhere with a Bronco Buster as he laughing and yelling, "Taste the new meatballs."
Damn. Wow. Moments go by and Reagans and Wolf are taking turns swinging the candlesticks at one another. Wolf gets the upper advantage as he swung the candlestick on the baby maker of Reagans. Wolf takes down the stacked tables and puts them side by side. Wolf gets a ladder from under the ring. He sets the ladder up and goes for the climb. Stone from out of nowhere drags him off the ladder, throws him out of the ring, and Stone begins to climb up. As he gets to the top, he's looking down on Stone. As he turns around, Cletus the Bum is laughing at him.
Oh, shit. Cletus pulls out his spatula and smacks Tyler in the face and jabs him in the throat with it. Cletus with a superplex to Tyler through both the thumbtacked embedded tables. Reagans tries to get up, but Wolf with a stomp to the back of the head of Reagans on a pile of tacks. Wolf laughs as the bottom of his boot had a handful of tacks taped down on them.
You know, the thing is, though, all 4 men are beat down, but Cletus and Wolf have enough energy to throw an arm over each other as the ref counts 1, 2, 3. The Asylum siren sounds as the ref gives the titles to Slaughterhouse. As they wait for Reagans and Stone to get up, they extend their hands. But before anything can happen, Nicky Harmon and Brackus come out in 2 different sides of the barricade. Nicky and Brackus both slide in different sides of the ring to begin the beatdown. Slaughterhouse and the Foundation, the beatdown goes on for about 5 minutes until doctors and nurses come down and sedate all 6 patients as the cameras fade.
That match.
But ladies and gentlemen, your new chaotic tag team champions is none other than Slaughterhouse.
I pray for your sake, brother. I pray for your sake. Andre does not find out that Slaughterhouse just became chaotic tag team champions in his absence. You are about to have one hell of a story to tell here, my brother, and it's about to be fucking real. Holy shit.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. But speaking of hell, we have a lot of demons about to be entering in this lumberjack, man. Okay. We have the Insomniac Championship match where Andy Owens, you know Andy, Malcolm. You know Andy really well. He is the Insomniac Champion and the NPCW Loyalty Champion. But Andy Owens is defending the Insomniac Championship against Malcolm. Oh, wow. Against Austin Kruger.
I thought you made a change and didn't tell me. I said, hey, time out.
Against Austin Kruger, ladies and gentlemen. But it seems like when Andy came out to the ring, Andy has Phoenix. Wow, Austin Jr., okay? His name's Austin Jr., birth name Phoenix, yeah. So, as Austin Jr. is sitting there in Andy's arms, it seems like Andy just gave a fan the baby.
Whoa, hey.
He just gave the baby to a fan and say, here, hold this.
What in the hell?
Andy just does that.
Brother, it's not a fan.
Is that's
a demon.
No, wait, that's Chris Mack. What's Chris Mack doing? Hey! Mack just took off with Austin Jr.
Oh no! Why is he kidnapping everyone's kids? Yo, I've never seen him run that fast ever. And we know him. We grew up with him.
Chris Mack just stole oh, man.
He just stole Austin Jr. He kidnapped JR Bell.
So anyways, Lucifer himself walks onto the stage as he points to the ring and demons fall from the sky as they all begin to circle on the outside of the ring. Lucifer grins as he turns around and walks away. A few minutes later, we see Austin Kruger and Andy Owens in the middle of the ring. Andy taunting the Insomniac Championship as Kruger with a headbutt right from the start.
That's
and
awesome,
the Asylum siren sounds. Dre, what's popping?
So Kruger with the headlock into a quick spike DDT. Kruger laughs as he looks to the outside of the ring as the demons are trying to grab Kruger's leg. Kruger stomps on a demon's hand and Owens quickly rolls Kruger up for the 1-2 kick out by Kruger.
Wow, so close.
Kruger rolls to the ropes as he grabs onto it. A demon grabs the ankle, tripping Kruger as Owens super kicks Kruger, knocking him out of the ring.
This is not going to be good.
No.
The demons begin attacking Kruger as Kruger is trying to fight back. And all of a sudden, Kruger with a Kruger cutter to several demons. And when he looks in the ring, we see Andy Owens in midair with a 450 splash, knocking Kruger and a few demons down. Owens gets up as the Asylum fans start cheering for Andy.
Andy.
Andy Owens quickly rolls back to the ring as he is standing in the middle of the ring. Kruger seems to be down and out, getting destroyed by the demons. Owens looks on as he is watching Kruger trying so hard to get back in the ring. He gets on the apron. A demon is trying to yank his leg, but Kruger kicks the demon in the face. But it seems like Owens with a running shoulder tackle, knocking Kruger back to the outside of the ring. Kruger cannot take a break, can he?
He can't catch a
No,
damn
he
break.
cannot.
He couldn't catch a break if he was a catcher's mitt.
Exactly.
Right. What's going on, Dre?
So Kruger stands up as As Andy runs the rope and connects a suicide dive. Owens spinning the impact. He stands up, and the demons begin focusing on Andy.
Oh shit!
It gets so bad we see Kruger battling half the demons and Andy battling the other half.
Oh shit!
It's the fucking demon apocalypse. They both
Greg,
don't have a
it's
choice.
the fucking demon apocalypse, baby!
Woo! Highlight.
Yeah.
It's the fuck no. And they both don't have a choice as they work together to start knocking out these demons. Both of them with clothesline to the demons that they both run and slide in the ring. Kruger and Andy lock up. Andy with a kick to the midsection, followed by a few chest chops, backing Kruger in the corner. Kruger begins blocking the lefts and rights from Andy. Owens, with a trick up his sleeve, bounces off the set ropes to connect a swift kick to the jaw of Kruger.
Kruger looks like he is dazed and out of it. Andy backs up and goes for a missile dropkick. Kruger moves out of the way and Owens slams hard into the turnbuckle. Kruger turns Owens around as he locks in the Kruger cutter, but Owens reverses it to a swinging neck breaker. Owens goes for the pin. 1, 2, kick out by Kruger. Malcolm, what's going on, big bro?
Owens backs up as it looks like he is measuring for that devastating Owens stomp. He waits for Kruger to stir, and when he does, Owens goes for it, but Kruger rolls out of the way and grabs onto the ropes. Owens quickly with an elbow to the face of Kruger, but Kruger flips Andy over his shoulders and tosses him out of the ring.
Damn. Holy shit. Andy Owens is trying to fight the demons off again. He slides in the ring quickly. Kruger on the attack with elbows to the back of the head of Andy. Kruger stands up as he flips the demons. Owens grabbing onto the ropes, tugging to get himself back up. He spears Kruger and begins throwing lefts and rights. Andy Owens rushes to the top turnbuckle and hits a 450 splash, connecting, but the impact causes Kruger to roll over after impact and goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. No, kick out by Andy fucking Owens. Owens just getting that shoulder up just in time.
Whoa.
Wow. Kruger, showing frustration, yells out, "Whoop, whoop," and the crowd responds with "Recognize."
That's
Whoop,
not gonna
whoop,
make me happy.
recognize. Whoop, whoop, recognize.
Owens runs the ropes and leaps over the demons on the outside of the ring as he grabs his sexy toilet plunger from ringside. He begins using the sexy toilet plunger, nailing every demon that gets in the way. Owens slides in the ring as he uses the sexy toilet plunger and smacks Austin across the face. He puts the plunger in the middle of the ring with the stick up as he slams Austin's ass on top of the plunger.
God damn.
Dre,
God. Austin is not going to be the same ever again.
So Austin just got a plunge up his ass. As Owens goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. No! Kick out! Owen doesn't know what he knows. Wait. Owen doesn't wait. He knows what needs to be done. He goes for an Owen stop, but he goes to connect. But wait, Austin uses his body and launches Owens in the air. And before Owens can land, Kruger with the Kruger cutter. Kruger goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Your winner and 3-time Insomniac champion, Austin Kruger.
Kruger, ladies and gentlemen. Austin Kruger, your 3-time Insomniac champion. Wow. But wait a minute.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Violence, Foundation of Violence. What are they doing, Dre? They just lost
Foundation of Violence. The former chaotic tag team champions just jumped Kruger and Andy Owens from behind.
What?
Carla Stone and John Reagan are being the holy head of these two patients. Doctors and nurses rush down to the scene as Kruger and Owens are covered from head to toe in their own blood.
Damn.
Oh, damn. They mad as hell.
They got some balls.
Yes.
I mean, big, honking, huge cojones, because those are two people I would not do anything like that to. But
how is Austin and Andy gonna really get along though?
I mean, how is Austin gonna walk the same after getting a plunger up his ass? That's what I'm more concerned about.
That is very true.
He's a new father. He has to carry that child. Well, whenever we get him back from Mac.
Yeah, fucking Mac. What's the next match, Dre?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are at match 10. This is the Morning Star Championship match. We're Underground versus Onions. But the thing is, Underground Underground gets to pick the stipulation.
And it was a Moby Dick match.
Moby Dick. Hey, Moby Dick. Give me the big whale? The legendary big whale? Oh, goodness.
I guess we'll find out, ladies and gentlemen. Dre, start it off.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So Underground emerges from the forest and walks to the shore of a dark crimson-colored pond. He scans the shoreline and sees Onion sitting at a folded table with lines of white powder on it. Underground walks over and slams Onion's head on the table, sending the power everywhere. Sending? Okay. Underground keeps slamming his head on the table till he puts Onion's head through it. Damn. He then grabs a handful of Onion's jacket.
Hold on.
Okay.
Facebook user just said not the biggest thing he's had up his ass.
Oh my God. Did you?
Something in my spider senses are tingling, and I have on good authority to believe that is probably none other than the ugliest man alive. Okay, second ugliest man alive.
Oh man. So Charlie?
Fuck! How many uglies do we have?
Too many.
Do you really want to count that?
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a high number. We don't got all that time.
No, we do not. Anyways, continue, my friends.
So he then grabs a handful of Onion's jacket and throws him down on the sand. Underground makes his way to Onions and stomps hard on his hand. Underground grabs the folding chair and starts stalking Onions with it. As Underground gets closer, Onion grabs a handful of burning hot sand and throws it into the Underground space. Underground drops the chair and starts wiping his face, trying to get the sand out of his eyes. As he's doing this, Onion springs to his feet and hits a running cutter on Underground, bringing the big man down to the shore. Onions then start hitting knee drops across Underground's chest and head. Onions then grabs a handful of Underground's hair and drags him to the wooden docks.
Oh, shit.
Damn, Malcolm, what's going on, bro?
Onions drop down to his knees, grabs the Underground's head, and starts bashing it against the wooden planks of the dock. He would then force Underground's mouth open and put it against one of the docks. As he stands up, Onions goes for a stomp against Underground's head, trying to break his jaw, but Underground moves at the very last second, allowing Onions to break the wooden plank that was exactly where his mouth was moments ago.
Holy
shit. Onions is almost backwards, Underground grabs him and slams him off the one in the docks. Onions is able to get to his feet as Underground rushes him, trying to spear him. However, Onions is able to reverse the spear into a pile driver, putting Underground's head through a couple of wooden planks of the dock. Holy fuck.
Holy fuck nugget.
This is violent.
This whole show is violent.
You're right. I'm excited to see Moby Dick, goddammit.
Dre, what's popping, my brother?
So as Onion gets to his feet, Underground starts moving, shaking his head. Onions reach down to pick up Underground, but Underground grabs Onion's feet and yanks them out from under him, driving him to the docks. Underground then crawls over and starts driving heavy rights and lefts into Onion's face, actually cracking the mask of the stinky pinky just a little bit more. Huh? Oh,
I said,
the two men start brawling.
All right, hold on, Dre. Oh shit! There, is that better?
Can you do that again, please? That was perfect.
Shit!
That was fucking perfect. Way to sell that shit, brother. That's fucking perfect.
Continue.
Thank you. The two men start brawling as they get to their feet, both delivering thunderous rights and lefts, vicious lefts, But Underground drives Onion closer to the boathouse. As Onion goes for a wild swing, Underground ducks under it and hits Onions with a stunner, causing him to bounce back against the walls of the boathouse. What happened?
You farted, Dre.
How did I fart? What do you mean?
I smell it.
Oh, fuck.
What? I didn't even release none of my ass. I don't understand what you're talking about.
It was an earthquake.
I am
Next
so
time you about to crack one off, at least warn a brother.
I didn't even fart. Usually when you fart, you feel your ass cheeks move. But my ass cheeks ain't move. Well, I didn't do shit.
Okay.
Oh, mercy.
Oh, man. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, you can get your fart box today. Brought to you by MPW Productions. With that fart box, you can click a button with any sound part you want. Make it silent, make it unhinged, make it a crisis. Anything you would like at your service. But you don't want to get the half off of Cross-Section Michelle's cum. Brought to you by MPCW. I don't know what the fuck all that is.
I have fucking no idea. It just keeps popping up at random times, too.
Oh, fucking idiots.
It's like a boner.
Hey, there is confirmation out in the patient locker rooms. The smell is coming through the speakers.
But it wasn't me.
And then it says, someone confirms they heard the vibration.
Of what? It wasn't me.
Well, maybe your fart literally squeaked between your butt cheeks, okay?
I would have pushed. You got to think something. When you fart, you have to feel it come out your ass. I didn't feel nothing come out my ass. So it wasn't me.
Are you sure it wasn't like a turd nugget?
It what?
Did you shart?
I didn't shart shit past nothing. I didn't do anything. Y'all just picking on me. My contract is up now. Look at my contract is still on sale. Negative $5 now. Y'all pick it up. Please come.
I forgot to tell you, Mr. Horton. I bought that contract as I was coming in. I saw the commercial and I bought the contract, but I sold it back to CEO Donald Smith.
Woohoo!
For twice as much as you were selling it for, too.
Mm-hmm.
How much you pay for?
A bag of dicks.
How much you selling for?
A bag of dicks.
A bag of dicks.
A bag of dicks.
Yeah.
So what you saying is
it's my birthday present for Nikki.
What you saying is you
with the match.
Fuck it. As Onions is able to use the boathouse to stabilize himself, he looks up just as the Underground rushes towards him. Underground actually spears Onions through the wall. Yeah, that was it, actually.
Actually.
Yeah, actually.
That is actually entertaining.
Spears onions through the wall of the boathouse. Of them landing in the both of them landing in the water. That's in the center
what?
of it.
The bullet that again?
I said the boathouse, both of them landing in the water. That's in the center of it. My tongue is fucked. Excuse me. Underground actually pushes Onion's head under the water as he tries to get out of it onto the docks.
I swear, if he actually tries to do something else, I'm gonna lose it.
I know. If I hear the word "actually" one more time, I'm gonna actually call out the actual writer in this actual moment.
Oh shit!
As Underground pulls himself out, Onion's actually reaches up.
God damn!
It doesn't even say a writer. Whoever wrote it, fuck you.
Onions actually reach up and grabs his feet, and yanks them out from under him, causing Underground to hit his head off a workbench. What? Onions is able to get himself out of the water, grabs Underground's hand, and sticks it inside a vice, tightening it up.
Wow, that's actually happening.
That escalated quickly.
Underground is able to actually.
Oh my god!
Fuck.
That's it. Alec Valencia, who was in charge of that match? You are telling me now.
Charlie.
Was it Rebecca Kinsey? Or was it Charlie?
God damn it, you
Charlie!
fucking
You know what? I want you to write down 6 pages, just like I tell all the patients. You are giving me 6 pages of writing the word "actually," front and back. Thank you, Alec Valencia.
We expect it by next Saturday.
You know, I just can't believe you're a rat.
Snitch. Fucking snitch.
Fucking
Snitches get
snitch.
fucking stitches.
Man, and they run up in ditches, but they always end up in bitches. Someone just says I'm actually in trouble.
It's actually Charlie that probably said that.
Probably. All right, so Underground is able to actually break the vice off the bench and swings his hand vice, and all catching Onions in the side of the head, with his sending Onions flying to the other side of the boathouse. Underground is able to free his hand from the vice.
It is.
And walks over to the side of the boathouse that Onions is on. Underground starts kicking Onions, forcing him to his feet against a wall that is covered by anchors and panels. Underground goes to punch Onions, but Onions ducks under the punch, allowing Underground to actually punch an anchor that's hanging on the wall full force. Underground shakes his busted hand as Onions pulls a paddle off the wall and start bashing it across his back. Actually, no, that's not it. That's not it there. That's not it there.
I would have believed you.
Me too. At this point, I'll actually believe anything.
Yeah, then that's an actual fact.
Onions reaches up and grabs the anchor from the
Shit.
shelf.
Actually, I'm gonna.
That was fucking funny. Uh-oh.
He turns around and hits Underground right in the chest with it, sending him flying backwards. Onions keeps swinging the anchor, but the Underground barely dodges out of it each time. With one lucky swing, Onions is able to connect when the points of the anchor dragging it down the back of Underground. As Onion swings one final time, aiming for Underground's heart or head, Underground reaches up and is actually able to grab the anchor within inches of it, impaling his skull. The two men struggle to get the best of each other, trying to get the anchor out of the opponent's hand. Underground is able to get to his feet as two men still struggle over the anchor. Suddenly, Underground drives a knee into Onion's stomach, able to yank the anchor from his grasp. Onions then returns the favor, and starts actually beating the stinky pinky with the anchor across his arm and his side. As Underground goes for the finishing blow into Onion's head, a harpoon is shot out of nowhere, driving itself right into Underground's forearm, causing him to drop the anchor, putting a hole in the wooden dock. Underground looks at his forearm before viciously ripping out the harpoon, leaving a sizable hole in his arm.
Oh man! As the Underground inspects the unholy waters of the lake, trying to find out where the harpoon came from, Onions is able to get to his feet and tackles Underground into the boat that is stored in the shed. As the two men struggle to get to their feet, the one of them kicks the boat motor, starting it up. The boat jerks, causing both men to fall back down as it takes them to the middle of the lake where it dies. Both men are able to get to their feet and start trading lefts and rights as the boat rocks with them in it. Underground is able to get Onions in a headlock, but Onions actually leans up and bites Underground's forearm where the harpoon was at, sending more blood flying out the wound. Flying out the wound down his chin and pink jacket. As the boat rocks with both men in it, both Onions and Underground struggle to toss their opponent into the demonic waters beside them, only to both fall through, tipping the boat over. They both grab a hold of the boat and start beating each other with their free arm. But wait a minute, as both Onions and Underground splash around in the unholy water having this tickle fight. I gotta say tickle fight because Onions, in the patient portal that we have, he was all like tickle fight. So I think it was pretty happy with this match.
Yeah.
But as both Onions and Underground splash around in the unholy water, a figure wearing a full scuba suit pulls the Underground under the water, allowing Onions to reach in the boat and pull out the harpoon gun. That's when Underground fights the mystery figure. Onions is able to shoot him in the leg with the harpoon. This causes Underground to stop struggling for a second, allowing the mysterious man to pull him to the lake bed. Onions loads up the gun and shoots him again. This time, the harpoon goes through Underground's leg, pinning to the bed itself. The mysterious figure starts counting by holding his fingers up. 1, 2, and all the way to 10. As Onions went to shore, the mysterious figure walks out of the lake and removes his scuba mask, and the hood reveals himself of none other than Johnny Rotten.
Oh, shit. He's back?
Damn.
Onions looks on at Johnny as they both walk away, shutting the oxygen tank as he just walks off in silence. Wait a minute. Over the loudspeakers, I'm going to announce this right now. On April 9th, it will be Underground taking on the return of Johnny Rotten.
Well, damn.
Excellent.
And that's an actual fight.
Is that actually going to happen?
Who knows?
Well,
I was not expecting to see Johnny Rotten here. That's
me
not
neither.
Start there.
At all, my brother. Not at all. But hey, I just want to let everyone know we have another message.
Well, I actually had to eat some crow tonight. I actually had to eat some crow. I lost to Leon Dredd, which means I have something to prove, not only to everyone else, but to myself. I have to prove I can hang with the best here in the asylum. And literally, immediately after I go out, or right around the time, I can't remember because I took too many blows to the head. Time is really, really not relevant at the present moment. But I heard the legendary champion himself, the RD, throw out a challenge for his title, an open challenge. Guess what, Artie? I'm accepting said challenge. And I have nothing to lose in that ring anymore. I have to prove to myself, I have to prove to my wife, I have to prove to the doctors I belong here. And I will be coming for that title of yours, and I will be taking it off your hands.
Well,
He said actually twice in that video promotion, FYI.
He's actually having an actually great day.
Is this actually going to happen? Are you actually going to make this match?
Apparently, April 9th, Jack Steele will face the legendary champion, the RD.
All hail the actual Taco Gods.
Absolutely. But ladies and gentlemen, we have an Asylum Championship match. Yes, this is not the main event. The main event tonight is still Crisis taking on the Inner Demon Champion Legion in a 60-minute Iron Man match inside Lucifer's cage.
Whoa. Hold the fuck up. This isn't the main event?
No, sir.
You said Asylum Championship match?
Yes, sir.
Oh, my God.
And it's a triple threat match as we have Titan take it on Scabs, take it on Zelzabar the Clown.
Well, this is actually some bullshit because I thought your world champion would be in the main event, but
I mean, Legion has been showing up, showing out. It seems like Titan has gone silent since having the Asylum Championship. You know,
I mean,
he can't even defend the Asylum when he goes up to ACW and no shows.
That and I mean, Legion is actually a better champion. So
yeah, yep. Then that's actually true. Yeah.
Well, shit. Well, let's get through this bullshit because I want to see Legion and Crisis kill each other.
So, and the thing is, this ain't even the co-main event.
Damn! Wait, time out. Hold up. Pause. It's not the main event or the co-main event?
No, sir, because the co-main event is the Bloodbath Championship where Sabrina the Psychotic will take on Zeffy Blake.
Well, goddamn. Well, please indulge us in getting through this match so we can see those last two matches.
Dre, start it off because this match is going to testify.
Testify!
As all three men start circling around the ring. What's up?
Okay, you're good.
Okay. So as all three men start circling around the ring, measuring each other up, Titan actually flips off both men.
Damn it. Time out, Dre. I'm so sorry.
Can you just
Did Charlie write this match
actually?
too?
Yeah.
Huh?
Can we omit the word actually? Can we just omit it? If you see that word, just skip over it.
Okay.
Yep.
So let's try this again. As all three men start circling around the ring, measuring each other up, Titan mistakenly flips off both men and rolls out the ring, leaning against the barricade. Scabs walks over to the rope, making the what the fuck gesture when Zelzabar hits him in the back with a double axe handle forearm. He then grabs the ropes and uses them to throw Scabs back into the middle of the ring. The clown drops to his knees and starts punching the pig right in the face.
Oh,
with the full intent of breaking it. He mistakenly grabs Scab's mouth and tries to pry it open with both hands, hoping to rip out the jaw of the pig.
Scabs was able to snap his jaw shut, biting down on Zelzabar's fingers. The clown was able to get his fingers free as the two men get to their feet. Scabs, not wanting to take the chance, starts driving his fist into the clown's face, squealing in murderous glee. Zelzabar medically laughs.
I think he meant methodically.
Medically?
Yeah.
Or maniacally.
Huh. He actually laughs. As he returns the favors with his own fist. Can read.
The two men pretty much circled the ring, just beating the shit out of each other. Suddenly, Scabs switches tactics and grabs a hold of those bars mask and forces his head down and drives his knees up into the clown's face. Zelzabar takes several steps backwards, blood pouring out of his nose and down his face. The two men lock up in the center of the ring, each trying to get in advantage over the other one. Suddenly, both men back away and run and hit each other with a double clothesline, dropping both men in the center of the ring.
With both Zelzabar and Scabs busy, Titan starts searching under the ring and pulls out several tables, a 5-gallon thing of gas, and a handheld propane torch. Titan then slides the tables into the ring, only for Zelzabar to drop kick one of them right into Titan's throat. As Titan struggles to catch his breath, the clown grabs a table and leads it into the corner. Zelzabar then turns around to a bloody mouth Scabs, grabbing him by the hair and starts slamming his head against the table before hitting a DDT, putting the clown through the table. Scabs then walks over and grabs another one of the tables that was pushed in and leans it against the opposite corner.
Well, damn.
I know, right? So just as Scabs turns around, Titan starts punching him right in the chest and the face. Scabs actually chuckles and start returning the punches with equal force. What's wrong?
Read over the word actually.
Scabs, chuckles and starts returning the punches with equal force. Scabs kicks Titans in the stomach, causing him to bend over. Scabs mistakenly goes to set up for another DDT to drive Titan through the table, only for Titan to get out and hit a release suplex, sending the former Asylum champion through the table, sending splinters everywhere.
Well, damn.
Ow. As Titan's dancer admiring his handiwork with the former champion, he feels a finger tap him on the shoulder. As Titan turns around, he gets a vicious headbutt from Zelzabar. The current and former Asylum champions started trading left and rights in the center of the ring. Both men come to a stalemate and back off with the clown chuckling. This infuriates the current Asylum champion, who charges at the clown god himself, who sidesteps to the charge, allowing Titan to drive his shoulder right into the ring post, falling out of the ring. When Zelzabar reaches over to drag Titan back into the ring, Scabs walks up to Zelzabar and hits him with another chunk of broken table, forcing him to let go of Titan.
Well, damn.
As Titan falls over in the ring, Scabs drops the piece of table and rolls out. He walks over and picks up Titan and nails him with a back body drop, causing him to land across the ring steps with a very audible thud. Scabs then walks over and places the torch and the gas can inside the ring before walking back to where Titan is sprawled over the ring steps. Scabs would then grab Titan, put him over his shoulder, and push him into the ring. Scabs goes to pick up Titan and hit him with a running power bomb. However, Titan came enough. I have no idea what he's trying to say, but came to his senses. It has enough sense that he was able to wiggle out of it and tries to hit Scabs with the reverse DDT. Scabs, however, was able to get out of the move and stand face to face with Titan.
Scabs and Titan trade punches in the center of the ring. When Scabs hits a vicious back elbow, stunning the Asylum champion. As Titan tries to get his senses, Scabs walks over and picks up the gas can and pours it over the table. As she goes back for the torch, apparently, dumbass. As he goes back for the torch, he finds it's actually... God fucking damn it.
Fuck. I can assure you, brother, that word shows up 3 more times in the rest of this paragraph.
Thanks. Well then, why don't you actually finish it then?
Well, he turns around just as Titan is on the flames, catching Scabs in the left eye, and Scabs holds his eye in flesh. Titan grabs him and tries to Irish whip him into the table, only for Scabs to kick him and hit him with a pile driver in the center of the ring. Scabs and picks up the torch, lights the table on fire. Scabs walks over and lifts up Titan to his feet. The pig Irish whips Titan towards the flaming table, only for Titan to duck under and slide out of the ring. As Scabs looks on, he doesn't see Zelda Bar sneak up on him and yank his head back and hit a reverse DDT in the center of the ring. He then walks over to the ropes and points right at Titan and says, "Time to light
Hurry
you
up!
up, brother."
Delete all the actualities if there's any more.
Zeldabar then starts laughing maniacally as he walks back and starts hitting Scabs with the broken piece of the table that was leaning in the corner to guarantee he stays down.
Zelzabar then picks up the flaming table and positions it in the center of the ring. He turns around and picks up Scabs and goes to hit the merry-go-round, but the last second, Titan grabs Scabs' legs and yanks him from those bars' grasp. Zelzabar turns around and pieces Titan, apparently.
What?
And punches Titan, who kicks him in the stomach and hits the bite the bullet, the butterfly pile driver. He then walks over to the now prone Zelzabar. He picks him up, hits the Shattered Hope GTIs into a German suplex. Zelzabar is released from Titan's grasp and goes through the flaming table. Ladies and gentlemen, still your Asylum champion, Titan. But Titan, don't wait. Don't worry, because April 9th, you will be facing the ACW World Heavyweight Champion, JJ Streeter, in a winner-take-all match.
Yeah.
For the ACW World Heavyweight Championship, and the Asylum Championship will be on the line at the main event, April 9th.
Who did he piss off? Well, hopefully he shows up, because if he don't, JJ gonna eat you alive.
Absolutely,
better show up,
my brother.
You better show up.
Titan, you better strap up like a strap-on, brother. Let's do this.
Yeah,
man.
strap up like a strap-on and represent Happy Man Asylum, because if you don't, you gonna have a whole patient portal of people pissed off at you.
Mm-hmm. Because if that Asylum Championship does not leave, if that Asylum Championship leaves the Asylum, you're fucked, Titan. And I'm telling you that right now. You're fucked.
Oh, yeah.
And that's
actually
breaking down the law.
I like it. I like it.
Mm-hmm. He's laying down the law. I'm breaking down the law.
Breaking it down, bitches.
Yeah. Whoop, whoop, motherfucker. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have a drown your opponent in blood match. I know. Well, half the supply went to Dollface, thanks to JR Bell. We were supposed to have more blood.
Bitch. Your son has a crush on a lot of people.
Mm-hmm. Did you know JR Bell? Okay, so L Boner. Okay, so I think JR Bell touched L Boner in the no-no spot because JR Bell told me that, you know, he's touched something really big in the past few days. And I don't know if L Boner's making him or if he's just like, here, touch my little lollipop. I mean, JR Bell did get in a white van.
That's true. He's very, very gullible. I also heard earlier him telling someone that he had to beat L Boner's Guinness World Record, and that's why he masturbated 67 times in 5 minutes.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. But ladies and gentlemen, for the Bloodbath Championship, we have the Bloodbath champion, Sabrina the Psychotic, taking on Zeffy Blake. These two have history because Zeffy Blake died. Like, Legion burned her alive. And she's back. The living dead girl. going after the Bloodbath champion. Something does not add up. If Zeffy wins that Bloodbath championship, I'm scared.
Listen, if she doesn't win the Bloodbath championship, I'm scared. Okay?
Facts.
You got a dark ass fucking hallway behind you too. You better hope she don't pop up through there.
I hope not. I hope no. Yeah. No. Dre, why don't you start off this match, brother?
All right, so wrong person. Sabrina and Zeffy find themselves in the middle of the ring, talking to each other as pools of blood fill up the ring side with a magical barricade. As show seems to be flowing, also blood fills the Tron area. Sabrina and Zeffy laugh sadistically as the match begins and the Asylum siren sounds.
Zeffy and Sabrina stand in the middle of the ring trying to play mind games with each other as Sabrina charges Zeffy and nails her with the Bloodbath championship and cuts Zeffy at the top of the forehead. Zeffy wipes the blood on her hand and tastes her own blood and then begins yelling out, "You made me taste my own blood and now you are going to drown in yours, Sabrina." Oh, well done.
Listen, this was a great show. I appreciate the invite, but I think it's time for me to.
Well, if you go, you're not going to see Crisis and Legion.
You're right. I'll stay. Just you better assure me she stays away from us.
So Zeffy left. Sabrina hits Zeffy with a quick left and right, followed by a Russian leg sweep. Can we say that? Russian leg sweep.
Yeah, we're probably gonna get fined for it, but just carry on.
Okay, Zeffy gets right back and then mimics Sabrina and nails with a right and left and nails a Russian leg sweep of herself. Sabrina levitates in the air, and both Sabrina and Zeffy start throwing rights and lefts. Both nails punches that bust each other's lips open. They both taste the blood and laugh.
Fuck. Crazy ass bitches.
Crazy ass bitches. They're the cabs.
Cabs. I like it. Cabs. Crazy ass bitches.
Man. So as all this is going on, because I lost my train of thought, where the fuck are we?
As they continue to throw lefts and rights.
So read it, Trey.
Fine. As they continue to throw lefts and rights, Zeffy then nails a drop kick and drop kicks Sabrina right into the ring. As they both go down, Sabrina and Zeffy look like an asteroid belt. They crash into the ring, but both Zeffy and both Zeffy and Sabrina rise. Okay.
Sabrina and Zeffy begin laughing at each other, each jockeying for positioning, and then Sabrina would nail Zeffy with a throat punch followed by a pile driver. Sabrina then would nail Zeffy with a lustrous effect and then try and drown Zeffy in the blood outside in the pool of the blood that would magically be at ringside, but Zeffy would slam Sabrina's face into the ring post. Sabrina would answer back. Then each would roll back in the ring. Zeffy and Sabrina would continue to fight and throw everything they have to each other. Rights, lefts, suplexes of all kinds, banging each other's heads into the turnbuckle. Sabrina would try and nail Zeffy with a lustrous effect, but Zeffy reverses it into a fisherman driver. Sabrina rolls out of the ring into the pool of blood, goes to the ropes, and Zeffy nails the Zeffy lullaby.
Oh, God.
Which is over. Draw. Sabrina drowns in the blood as the Asylum siren sounds. Ladies and gentlemen, your new Bloodbath champion, Zeffy Blake.
Congratulations.
Fuck. That move is scary. And we're all screwed. We're screwed.
Yeah.
We're screwed.
No.
Yep.
Way.
It's official. We're screwed.
Wow.
Yep.
Way to go, Sabrina.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the main event?
Wait a minute, boss.
Ready for the main event.
Wait a minute, boss. Before we continue with that.
Sabrina.
Sabrina limps out of the pool of blood and to the middle of the ring where Zephy is celebrating her Bloodbath Championship win and extends her hand out to Zephy. Zephy looks at them and then laughs and does not accept the good gesture. Sabrina alone in the ring, lights go out.
Oh,
It comes
shit.
back on. Crisis attacks Sabrina. Zephy screams as she runs to the back. In an attacks Crisis 2-on-1, Sabrina and Zephy will battle Crisis back and forth, but eventually Sabrina and Zephy take it to Crisis. As Sabrina listens with the luxurious effect into Zephy's Blake's witch's curse, Zephy and Sabrina and Zephy walk away, leaving Crisis there in shock.
Well, shit. I don't think Crisis. Well, Crisis, you first off, you dumb as hell. You have a match that's about to happen. You just got your ass whooped by a couple of bitches.
and those will be Cobbs.
Yeah, those are Cobbs. He got whooped by crazy ass bitches.
There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, main event. But before we get to the main event, I just want to say this. Apparently so. We will be right back after these messages.
Warning. The asylum is now closed. The doctors and staff have now left after dark rules are now in effect and all rooms will be open.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time. 60 minutes trapped inside Lucifer's cage. Now, let me remind you guys, Lucifer's cage is controlled by Lucifer himself. He can alter what's inside that cage.
Well, that's, not fair for anyone involved in this match.
No, we are not. We are here at the main event of Lucifer's Playground. We have two powerful patients fighting for the Inner Demon Championship for 60 minutes inside Lucifer's cage. As Legion walks onto the stage, surrounded by several doctors, Legion holds the Inner Demon Championship up high as it begins to glow. Black smoke exits the championship and enters the doctors, standing right next to Legion. The doctors' eyes turn black as they bow down to Legion. Legion walks down the ramp as he looks at the ring, and Lucifer's cage is covered in blood. Once the cage is locked, Lucifer himself has the power to change what's inside that cage at any time. Legion enters the cage, and the second he lands one foot inside the cage, the lights go out.
Oh, fuck.
Dre, what's going on?
Screams from the fans echo the arena as you can hear a sinister laugh. That laugh is the number one contender, the Saint of Suffering, the God of the Underworld, a two-time Asylum champion. As the lights come back on, Crisis is standing on top of Lucifer's cage.
What?
Crisis looks around as multiple fans in the audience fall to their deaths.
What?
Crisis looks down as the lights quickly go off and back on. Crisis is now standing face to face with Legion inside the cage.
Malcolm, start this, bro. What's going on, man?
That was fucking creepy. I hope you gave those fans their kill me coupons. The asylum siren sounds as the 60 minutes start now. As the ring and cage begin to rotate, dead bodies begin to appear inside the ring as you can smell the rotten corpses. Legion and Crisis instantly lock up, but Crisis quickly with the advantage takes Legion and slams him against the cage and then onto the canvas. He goes for the pin. One kick out by Legion. Legion stands up quickly and connects several elbow strikes to the face of Crisis, backing him against the cage. Once Crisis touched the cage altered and turned into spikes as several spikes pierced the skin of Crisis.
Oh.
Crisis, loving the pain as he does a devastating clothesline to Legion, knocking Legion down again.
Crisis grins as the cage alters again, but this time the cage begins dripping acid from the top of the cage. As a few drops of acid land on Legion's shoulder, you can feel the pain from the way he rolled over, covering up his shoulder. Legion grabs onto the ropes as he looks at the timer, and it's only been 5 minutes. Yeah. 55 minutes are left. Legion moves out of the way as Crisis spears the Lucifer's cage. The spikes are still embedded in the cage. Crisis feeling that impact as several drops of acid begin dripping on the face of Crisis. Crisis covering up his eyes. Legion goes for the pin. 1 kick out by Crisis. Dre, what's up?
Legion looks around as he drags Crisis to the middle of the canvas. Legion runs the ropes and connects with a leg drop. Legion then grabs the head of Crisis and locks in a rare naked choke. The cage alters again as it bursts into flames.
Oh.
As Legion's eyes turn black as he grips tighter, but Crisis begins fighting the grip. Crisis gets to one knee as Legion is holding on tight. Both patients are feeling the intensity of the heat as Crisis lifts Legion as he tosses Legion against the flaming steel cage. Legion all burned up as he drops and rolls to put the fire out.
Crisis laughs as he walks closer to Legion, but Legion quickly stands up and hits a drop kick. Crisis falls to the canvas, but he stands back up as Legion Irish whips Crisis against the ropes. Legion goes for a swinging neckbreaker, but Crisis, with the reversal into a clothesline from hell, that powerful impact caused Legion to flip. But Legion lands on his feet, a bit dazed. Crisis tosses Legion in the corner as the cage alters again. The turnbuckles turn to scorching hot metal rods.
Oh, God.
Damn.
Oh. Legion can start feeling that pain as he lets out a scream. Crisis looks at the timer and it reads 45 minutes left.
15 minutes of just pure, unadulterated sadisticness. But Crisis, with a stinger splash to Legion, he then proceeds to connect several chops to the chest of Legion as Legion's back is covered in burns over previous burns. Crisis tosses Legion in the middle of the ring as he goes for the pin. 1, 2, kick out by Legion. Crisis looks around as he closes his eyes, and when his eyes open, the cage altered by the force of Crisis. Crisis is controlling this cage right now, guys.
How did he do that?
Chairs and tables, ladders, barbed wire, thumbtacks, bamboo, nails, candlesticks, you name it. All of these items are appearing at the wheel of Crisis.
Crisis grabs a candlestick and begins connecting to the back of Legion as the burns begin to bleed. Ooh,
fuck.
Ouch. Legion still fighting and feeling all that pain. Legion grabs a chair and with all his strength connects to the top of the head of Crisis, busting him open. Legion falls to the floor as both patients are down on the canvas. The timer continues to tick as it takes several minutes for these two patients as the timer is now at 30 minutes.
Halfway point.
We are halfway there, guys. We are halfway there, everyone. Neither one of these patients, though, has earned a pinfall yet.
Wow.
These two men have been destroying each other throughout this whole match. Dre, what's poppin', homie?
Crisis is on one side of the ring grabbing onto the ropes, and Legion on the other side of the ring grabbing on the ropes. When they both stand up, Lucifer cage alters as the canvas turns to glass. The lights go out. It's a blackout. Crisis and Legion locks up as there is a small shine of light from the flames that are surrounding the cage.
Damn.
Wow.
Damn. Crisis and Legion showing everything they have. Crisis gets tossed into the turnbuckle within a split second. Legion with the mist of agony, that black mist. Crisis laughs as he inhales the mist as his eyes turn black and he responds, "That demon was strong. I can sense it." What?
Holy fuck.
Okay.
What?
Damn.
That's not.
Crisis
This
with
is
a
not good.
headbutt to Legion, and he connects several headbutts back to back. Legion falls to the canvas. Crisis gets to the top rope and hits the descent, the coffin drop. Both patients crash through the glass canvas,
Oh,
both covered in broken glass. But Crisis, being the god of the underworld, knows the pain and suffering needing to survive. Crisis picks Legion up right after. It connects into the abyss. The black hole slam. Crisis goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. No, kick out by Legion. How the fuck?
Ah, damn.
What?
So Crisis' eyes open wide as he can't believe it. Crisis looks at the timer as it reads 20 minutes.
Oh shit.
These two patients have gone 40 minutes already, and neither patient has earned a pinfall. Crisis and Legion both covered in blood from head to toe. Legion is slowly standing up from all that. Crisis is still sitting, wondering what to do next.
I would
yeah,
too.
Right.
you and me both, brother.
Everything.
Legion
Wow.
kicks the back of Crisis. Legion kicks the back of Crisis right into the spine. Crisis taking the kicks. Legion gets on the top turnbuckle as he waits for Crisis to stand up. And when he does, Legion hits the blackout, that diving DDT, and both patients land on the broken glass. Legion goes for the pin.
It's over.
1, 2, 3. No! Kick out by Crisis.
Legion looks over as he sees the Inner Demon Championship glow as he grins. Legion looks at the timer and it reads 15 minutes left. Legion grabs a handful of broken glass and rubs it in the eyes of Crisis. Crisis' eyes are bleeding out as Crisis responds, "Even if I can't see, I know my own home." Oh.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. Okay. As Crisis laughs, Legion runs the ropes. As he jumps on the ropes, he goes for a moonsault, but Crisis catches him on his shoulders. Crisis grins as the cage alters again. Crisis and Legion fall through the canvas.
Wait a second.
Both patients seem to have disappeared. The doctors and nurses are looking for the location as the Asylum Tron goes on, and Lucifer himself says, "Gotta end in a blazing glory. They're in my hell now."
Oh, fuck.
Malcolm, what's going on?
Crisis and Legion fall hard in the middle of the rock platform, surrounded by demonic souls, blue flames, and dead corpses. Crisis and Legion both stand up as the flames form a timer with 10 minutes left. Crisis and Legion begin throwing lefts and rights. Crisis with an uppercut, Legion with the left hook. Both patients then connect a clothesline, knocking them both inches away from the blue flames.
Man.
Several minutes go by again as neither patient is moving, as the timer is at 4 minutes left, with neither patient having a point in this 60-minute match.
Legion and Crisis stand up again at the same time, but this time, Cookie and Sabrina the Psychotic is standing in the middle of both of them. Cookie holding that Beach Brawl Championship that she holds during the Asylum the Asylum vacation. Cookie and Sabrina begin to chant as Crisis begins falling to one knee. But Crisis is fighting the spell. They're trying to put on Crisis, but Sabrina realizes it's not working. She grabs Crisis and nails a lustrous effect on Crisis. Sabrina and Cookie disappear. Legion looks at the timer with 1 minute left. Legion is crawling over to Crisis with all these burns, scars, and the pain he inflicted in this match. He is a few inches away with 30 seconds left. Legion puts his arm over Crisis with 10 seconds left. 1, 2, 3. 1 point for Legion with 7 seconds left on the clock, and both patients are down. The Asylum siren goes off. Ladies and gentlemen, still your inner demon champion, Legion.
Wow.
Holy shit.
That was intensity to its motherfucking greatest.
Wait a minute. Legion sits there as he is brought back to the surface in front of all these fans that came to hell to watch Lucifer's Playground. Legion raises the Inner Demon Championship as Onions sneaks up behind Legion and nails a vertebreaker. Onions is seen standing over Legion holding the Inner Demon Championship, and it is time to cut it out.